Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Ask Me How I Know. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the Klim Dakar dirt bike jacket. I'm 6 foot, and this is a large. I love this jacket. I've been looking at many different jackets, and I finally settled on this one. There's some great reviews online and YouTube about this jacket, but there's a couple questions that I had that I couldn't find answers to. So I ended up just buying this. It was a Rocky Mountain ATV purchase, and this jacket, as soon as I put it on, still has the tags. Haven't worn it, but as soon as I put it on, I knew that it was going to be a really good jacket. And my other jackets, they've been cheap jackets, but they've been great jackets. Like the Thor, Thor makes a couple jackets that have like real big vents on the chest, but no arm vents. And that's one thing I like about this jacket. And I've noticed throughout years of riding, and this is my DRZ 400, I bought it new, and now has just about 18,000 miles. And I've ridden the Continental Divide Continental Divide Trail from Mexico to Canada, and Canada back down to Mexico on 2 different occasions, 2 separate years. In that ride, you go through a ton of different weather. I mean, hot, cold, snowy, 100 degrees in New Mexico. The jacket worked great, but it was still lacking. So I spent years just trying to buy jackets and trying to figure out what jacket's the best. And I didn't want to spend, $400 on a jacket. And honestly, for my missions that I ride, I don't like to have built-in armor because I wear my own armor under. I like to have a chest protector at all times. I feel like that's well worth the hassle. And, if something goes wrong, then I have nice hard plastic around my core. And I don't like elbow pads, which this doesn't have anything. I'm pretty sure you might be able to get some D30 armor in the back. I didn't, but one thing I really like about this jacket is the arm vents. And if I can get a little closer, right here, huge vents that zip down. Sleeves are long, so you can actually see how long the sleeves get on the cold mornings, prevents airflow coming in. On the hot days, you can zip that and just get a nice breeze straight through your sleeve, which is always welcome. One thing I don't, I used to have a jacket that had big chest vents, but I found that it was really hindered by a backpack. So in my experience, I always ride with a Camelback or some sort of hydration system. And so when you have this chest strap cinched tight, it smushes the chest vent closed. And so if you're really hot, which usually it is, just unzip the main zipper and then you get plenty of airflow through. So I've migrated from jackets that offer large chest vents to some ones that actually flow a little bit better in the arms, because I've noticed that's where I feel like I need more ventilation a lot of times. Another big issue too with some of the jackets on the market is, like I said, and everybody's going to have their own flavor of riding gear, but I like to wear a chest protector under, and this is the Fox chest protector. A little bit more bulky than average chest protectors, but it's because I like the lateral rib protection that this offers. And a lot of the jackets out there, they don't offer that if they come with their own protection. It's just bulky and cumbersome on hot days when I just want to go riding. And I never skimp on gear, but sometimes I don't wear elbow protection if I'm just going out for a little day ride. So some of those bulkier, heavier jackets, when you're doing tight woods or single track, you just sweat instantly. So with this jacket, I found that you put it on, big bulky chest protector under it, still have, a lot of room. And this is, you can see my cleavage there, but there's quite a bit of room here left over. So it's not super tight fitting. A couple of jackets that I've tried, and by the way, I've tried many jackets where I've wasted money on shipping and restocking fees, and I think this jacket is going to be a jacket that I keep. I can tell as soon as I put it on, it's going to be nice. And one thing I really like about this is it's got a little beaver tail at the backside, so it prevents a lot of the airflow or the cold breeze on those cold mornings from kind of drafting up your back, which is really nice. Also has a bicep vent right there. You got 2 vents back here, and you got a large pocket because these sleeves zip off. If you want, I usually don't do that. You can store them right in the back. Also, if you look at this jacket, one thing I really like about this too is that even on cold mornings, Still's not going to make you cold, but it's got this real cool, probably like a 3-way stretch fabric right here. But it's heavy duty. It's not something that's going to get snagged and torn. It doesn't seem like, anyways. I feel like this jacket's really built well. And you know, after looking at this, there is a spot for some D30 armor here. It's probably sold separately because it didn't come with this one. But anyways, I really like this jacket. I think this is going to be a winner. Like I said, everybody's going to have their different flavor of riding gear. When my DRZ and I go out, sometimes we're gone for days. You know, I like to get the luggage out, sleeping bag, some extra food, and just disappear for a little bit. And I don't need a waterproof jacket. I have a separate little packable jacket that I'll throw on top of myself if it starts to rain, and some rain pants. So on those hot days, I'm just going out with a couple friends and single track riding. I like to wear this jacket. I never skimp on armor, but I don't want it to be like a cumbersome full body, full built-in elbow protection if I'm just going out for a little bit. And those jackets are heavy, they weigh me down, and they're super hot when you really start riding and sweating. So I like to keep things a little bit more modular, where I can add and subtract certain things as the weather changes or the riding conditions change. And I think this jacket's really going to be a great addition. The elbow pads here, there is no padding, but it's just very thick Cordura or some kind of just thick fabric that if you took a little spill on the concrete or even off-road, it's really going to actually help pad that fall quite a bit. And I don't always wear elbow pads under jackets, and so I like the ability to say, yes, I'm going to do something, or yes, I'm going to wear it, no, I'm not going to this ride. And I think this jacket really allows for it. And yeah, I mean, some people like the built-in armor. I don't. In my experience, if I fall and it shifts, and then it doesn't do any good anyway, except for make me more hot when I'm riding. So I like to choose my own armor, choose my own rain protection. I know Rocky Mountain makes a great jacket that has a built-in rain fly. I kind of sway away from those jackets just because they tend to be a little bit more bulky, a little bit heavier, but I didn't want something super light where it wasn't going to protect me. Some jackets are so thin, it's really hard to get any armor under it. You know, it's almost like for like just a light day at the track or something where you wear something over, but I like to keep everything close to my body, the jacket over my armor. That way it helps break the wind a little bit. You know, I've rode everywhere from deep South Mexico and Baja all the way up to Montana in snow, lightning, Colorado rain, Oregon rain, California heat in the desert. And I want a jacket that I can add and subtract modularly and kind of make it adapt to what I'm going to be riding that day or that trip. And I think this jacket is going to be a great foundation, a great base to be able to do that. So if that's something that you guys are after, then I hope this video helps you. Like I said, everybody's going to have their own preference on jackets, but for what I do, like I described before, the DRZ 400, I think this jacket's going to be really good. And I'll post up another video kind of reviewing it after I get a chance to ride it in some inclement weather, some hot weather, and let you guys know. But I think this is, I mean, big bang for the buck. I think this was maybe like $199, $200 from Rocky Mountain ATV. Yeah, I think it's going to be great. The specs of this jacket are going to be online or in somebody else's video. I won't go over that. So I just wanted to clarify some issues or some questions that I had that I couldn't find online. So I hope this video helps out. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.